that's why we're excited to bring you today's webinar featuring a lead voice in the industry. So our guest speaker has not only made significant contributions in DevOps, but also continues to drive innovation and excellence. So I'm truly honored to introduce our guest for today's webinar, our guest, Mr. Setondji, who is a true luminary as a DevOps engineer with a wealth of knowledge and experience. His impressive achievements and contribution to the field have earned him a well-deserved reputation. So we are fortunate to have him to share his valuable insights and perspectives with us. So everyone, please welcome him.
Hey, hi, Setondji, how are you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great. Isn't it like we are talking probably after a few months now?
Yeah,
How's it going?
yeah, I'm good, good. Oh, thanks for having me here, and I hope everyone's doing great here. Yeah, my name is Setondji Jacques Metahwe, and I'm currently having a little bit with coughing, so maybe my voice is not, you have a trouble to hear me, but I will try to do my best.
No. You're sounding very sweet. That's okay. We can understand you.
Oh, cool, cool. Okay.
Good.
Yes, I am with Thinkcloudly for more than a year now. And it's a great to attend. I'm telling you, it's a great to attend all of the webinar and session hosted by the Thinkcloudly team. I started my career as a civil engineer, and basically, due to some family concern, I was looking for a remote position. So, and honestly, most of a civil engineer job is difficult to get like a remote position with civil engineer job. So yeah, I have to start my career as a non-IT engineer where I'm hoping to get like remote position, and the only way to get into a remote position is to get like an IT job. So some of my friends recommend me to work with to do some online training, and honestly, I think the instructor-led training has like a different experience, which I always recommend people, to do if you are like a non-IT person. And for my experience, I have started with a company called Edureka, which is widely known from, they are based in India. But be honest with you, I was not getting what I'm looking for. I'm not saying that, to downgrade the company, but I'm talking about from my experience. So I was not getting what I'm looking for, and luckily I met with Nama online. And he said okay, and when I'm saying Nama because he is the leading Thinkcloudly, right? So he present Thinkcloud with me. So I'm like, oh, okay. So honestly, Thinkcloud became the game changer when I have my first meeting with Thinkcloud team. They helped me, a lot, because as a non-IT, sometimes when you start learning, when you start diving into cloud engineering or DevOps, you may get stuck, and sometimes you need somebody to help you. So Thinkcloud team helped me a lot to achieve that dream, because they are close to me. Anytime I get stuck, they help me, move on. So honestly, I'm strongly recommend to you guys not only attend a webinar, but it should be good if you can try to, register for the online instructor-led training, because at the end of the day, for you to become great DevOps engineer, you need tools like infrastructure as code and AWS, which is the foundation. AWS, any AWS certification, especially solution architect, and also one of the pipeline orchestration tool like Jenkins. So with Thinkcloudly, I go through all of them, like infrastructure I go with Terraform, Jenkins, all with instructional-led training. So when I get stuck, I have the possibility to have somebody to help me. So it gives me like a big foundation, you know. So I strongly recommend you guys not only attend a meeting, webinar, but you should register for instructor-led training. It will help you a lot because at the end of the day, interviewer they are looking for somebody with experience. But when you have a non-IT background, it's gonna be difficult for you just to go online and learn things on Udemy or YouTube to become like somebody who can stand out on the job market. So I strongly recommend you to go to register for. I'm not saying that just for advertising purpose. I'm saying that for my experiences, because that's what I get from them. They help me a lot to bag hands-on experience from infrastructure as code, Jenkins, Terraform, all kind of tools in the DevOps industry right now. So thank you for having me, and I'm proud to be part of Thinkcloudly team. And today I'm happy that I was able to achieve my dream. And if I make it happen, you guys can make it happen too. And thank you.
Thank you, Jax. Thank you so much for letting our students know that what actually what was your journey and you went through from a civil engineering from to have an aspiration to work from home and then landing a job to IT. So just for a quick questions, Jax, on the behalf of the audience, that how
Mhm.
many interviews you actually went through, and like you went for like 3 interviews, 4 interviews, how many interviews you went through? And were you a bit disappointed when you got some rejections? So like if you can just share that journey, that time when you were
Mhm.
applying jobs, maybe few words on that.
I would not say I'm lucky, but my journey, when I was looking for the DevOps position, roughly it took me about 2 months to learn the job.
Okay, 2 months. 2 months is a
And
good.
2 months,
Yeah.
yeah, it's short. I know that. I know some of my friends they spend like more than 4 months before they get a job, but mine was 2 months.
Okay.
And and be honest with you, I don't know if you guys still have it. Like Team Cloudy was offering like interview session.
Mock interviews. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So it helped me a lot to know how I can present my project because when you learn project from, as non-IT, you don't know how to put things together. So it helped me a lot to learn how to combine DevOps project, cloud project, like things like serverless, Kubernetes, how to combine two different projects together in front of the interviewer. So those sessions helped me a lot, and also yeah, it took me only 2 months and a lot of dedication. You have to try everything. You don't just watch things online. You have to practice. So anytime I have a interview training with a Thinkcloudly team, I go over myself and try to practice everything from scratch. So it helped me, to present my IT experience easily in front of an interviewer. So basically, it took me 2 months, and challenge, yes. Sometimes I used to have like 3 different interview a week. So
Wow.
roughly, if I'm saying 3 different interview a week, you can do the math, which is it's gonna be like
Lot
three
of
times four times
yeah.
two, which is 24 interview basically.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
24 interviews and then landing one job. I mean,
yeah,
that journey actually becomes difficult because every time you get into the interview and you find that, oh, I couldn't pass it because interview didn't like me. I mean, that
correct.
is tough for sure. And
Yeah.
what like before when you were actually a civil engineer, so were you have any sort of IT background, or it was as fresh because when you basically made up your mind that okay, I have to get into IT, so
Yeah.
you started everything from scratch, or you had bit of experience of IT earlier, or were you like coming from a scratch?
Yeah, I would tell you from scratch because even with civil engineer, I have a, like, let's tell you, like, think like I have a design. What I'm gonna tell you is I have a design mindset. Be honest with you, I have an architect mindset, design mindset. But when it comes to IT, background, I was everything was from scratch for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, that is something I'm sure that some of our students who have joined here on this bridge right now, they must be having a sigh of relief that, okay, I also come from non-IT. It means I can also start from scratch and land a job in next 4 months. I think
Yes.
most of us
Yes.
might be having that feeling right now when you say that, like, who is successful. And like, if I say that, then people would say, hey, Naman is doing marketing. But if you say that, you are a real guy, isn't it? So that is for sure. That's amazing. Okay, so last question, which I don't want to
Yeah.
take a lot of time, Jax. Just a last
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
That now, as you're working, I think it's been 4 to 5 months that you're working right now on,
Yep. Yep.
right? So,
Yep.
like, what is your sort of experience right now? Is it like, are you having a sorted life, or are you just having a difficult life, or are you enjoying this life? Like after moving to IT, what's your exposure towards it?
I'm really enjoying it, and but at the beginning it was a little bit difficult for me because I mean IT it depends on environment you start working with. If you work in an environment where you have a lot of team, developer team, which can let's say you are a cloud engineer for example, and you want to implement some Lambda function, Lambda code. uh, Lambda doesn't you have to bring your code before you're running on Lambda, right? So you don't know how to write a script. Somebody should help you at least. So if you are working with that type of environment, it may be difficult for you a little bit at the beginning, but after a couple of months, it should be good, you know. So mine was kind of a little bit tough project, but after 3 months, everything I mean, was start. I take up most of my challenge, and everything became, what we say, like something regular task for me, and yeah, it was difficult only for the first 3 months, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I mean, like after 3 months, you're used to the services, your background, I mean, your management team and everything. So you know how to work with them. Who's that person who's going to be helpful in your team? So I mean, you figure out a lot of things in initial 3 months, and
Yeah.
that is. But yes, you need some hand holding in this initially. Like you have some friends, or probably you are reaching out to us and getting some job support, or
Oh yeah,
finding.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Number, sorry, no, I forgot to mention when I started because, like I said, it's depending environment. My environment was kind of tough because they need somebody they are looking for somebody with, we tell you, like at least 5 years experience with DevOps. So I started as non-IT. So my first meeting was like, oh, they want to implement, they want me to, like, they have a cloud infrastructure, they want me to create everything from scratch, create a cloud formation script to spin up the environment in less than a minute. So I have to deal with cloud formation script, Terraform, and how to implement that when it's come in when you are in a production. It's not something you can handle easily. So I reached out to Thinkcloudly team to get like job support. I'll be honest with you, and the job support engineer helped me a lot for me, to achieve because you have to complete your task every week. It's like I say, it's dependent environment. You can complete your task every 2 weeks, but based on my environment, thing was a little bit hard, so I have to report something at the end of the week. So it was difficult for me at the beginning. So, but with the help of the Thinkcloudly, just support engineer, everything was quick, and I was getting, letter from my manager saying that they are happy to have me on the team, and so it helped me a lot to have. I would strongly recommend you guys, if you find a job, don't be like, okay, I want to bag all of the money. No, even you can have a like job support for at least 3 months, which is I could say the cheapest one you can find right now in the industry is gonna be Thinkcloudly, because I tried a lot of company. Even though I was working with Thinkcloudly, I tried most of the company. The Thinkcloudly they are offering the best of the market, so they helped me a lot with a 3 month job support. You can have it more than that if you want. Thinkcloudly will not withdraw the engineer from you. As long as you need support, they will provide you support. But they are providing one of the great competitive price in the market right now to have a job support to help you. So basically, you need job support at least for your first 3 months. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Setondji, and congratulations and all the best on this journey. So I
Yeah.
think we can say congratulations to Setondji. I don't think so. Again, it was an easy journey for him, though it took him 4 months of time, but he made it. One thing which
Yeah.
I like about Setondji, and I also learned from him, that
Yeah.
if he is learning something, he's the guy who will learn that end to end. If he starts from zero, he'll go till 100. When I say this, it means that until he's clear on a concept, he will just run behind that, keep asking questions, keep taking down notes. That practice of running behind a concept and understanding until he has 100% clarity, that is something what I liked about him throughout this journey, because I was connected. And when I'm even sometimes he used to ask me questions on migration. So I used to tell him the answers. And until he's clear, he'll keep bugging me that, Naman, what is the answer? Why are we not doing this? Why are we doing that? And that actually helped him to stand out of the crowd, because today, if he has this job in IT, it's just because of his habit of getting the 100% clarity. And I think that is something which has helped him a lot. What do you think, guys? Isn't it a great journey what Setondji had? So thank you so much, Jax, for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you too.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.